sold-out Quicken Loans Arena. We'll see the Golden State Warriors facing the Cleveland Cavaliers. The excitement of the NBA is on the way. I'm Kevin Harlan, and here with me today, Clark Kellogg and Greg Anthony.
Great assist that time by Kyrie Irving.
And here's Golden State.
And really, the Warriors had an amazing regular season last year. Just from a historical standpoint, it was one of the best ever.
The drive by Love.
Clearly, he's one of the best there is in the business when it comes to making that lead pass.
Green kicks to Thompson. And 2 free throws coming up as he misses that one. Drawing the whistle and a lot of contact there. It's going to go on Tristan Thompson.
You know, looking at Andrew Bogut, he's been one of the game's best centers. I mean, obviously injuries have saddled him a little bit over the years, but he's made it through 67 games each of the past 2 seasons.
Cavaliers making a switch here. Mozgov's checked in. Well, going back to Bogut, when he's healthy, he's a very difficult matchup for any opponent. One of the great rebounders and defenders certainly in this game now. He also, though, gives you points from the blocks and with timely putbacks.
You know, he's become an unsung hero in a sense. Not the flashy guy who entered the league, but more of a very talented lunch pail kind of guy who simply wants to do his part.
And despite some of the injuries over the years, Andrew Bogut still one of the game's best shot blockers, averaging well over 2.5 a game in his career. And Greg, he protects the rim like few others can. A rugged player.
And last season, almost 3 block shots per game. And with all the offensive firepower around him, I think it really allows him to play to his strengths. That's why having a great team is about pieces of the puzzle fitting. He's a terrific piece for this group.
Again, Curry missing. Cavaliers have gone 2 or 3 here to start out the game. They get it again.
That is some tough defense there against one of the better finishers in our game.
Here's Thompson. And the ball goes out of bounds. Last touch by James. No one near Curry as he lets it go. Gets that one to fall after missing his first 2. 1 for 3 from the field.
And getting back to Bogut, people forget he's a pretty good athlete. The reason he was drafted #1 overall way back when was because of his insane combination of size and movement skills. That's why he remains one of the excellent shot blockers in the league today.
And about 2 minutes played here in the first quarter. Here's Barnes. Mozgov with the block. And that's out of bounds. Golden State will retain possession. And the Cavaliers will go with a different look here. Channing Frye's checked in for Love. Jefferson comes in for LeBron. Amon Shumpert's checked in for J.R. Smith. And it's Matthew Dellavedova in for Irving. Curry outside. And another 3 for Golden State.
And when you talk about Bogut, I think the Warriors' incredible regular season inspired him. He didn't have to be the star. He just had to anchor that deep. Sometimes when you give a guy a specific task to be the best at, that's when he delivers the most.
A shot by Thompson, and no one's around. And the lead now, double digits on that bucket. Thompson's got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for 3. A nice bounce back here for Harrison Barnes, Clark, in year 3. Moved into the starting lineup last year and really responded.
Yeah, he did. I think he benefited from the new system. He was miscast as an isolation scorer, but when he can spot up for 3s and catch the ball on the move, that's his game.
So timeout called here, the first for Cleveland.
I'll tell you what, Harrison Barnes, very athletic. He certainly passes the eye test. And with his size, he can punish smaller wings and create mismatches. And then also he can play some small ball power forward at times as well with the way they like to space the floor.
Livingston dishes to Spates. And he slams it one-handed.
Already seizing control of this game.
Total control, Greg, and as well as they're playing at both ends, I look for this lead to get even larger.
The kick out to Irving. Some nice passing by Cleveland here. Ball's knocked loose. First quarter of action, just under 3.5 minutes played. Spates kicks it to Livingston. There's the feed to Iguodala. Barbosa passes to Iguodala. Clock at 6. Second shot opportunity. No good. Smith with the defensive effort.
And you talk about Harrison Barnes overall. He had a nice uptick in his rebounding last year, and that was a goal of his. He wanted to get his activity level up. And oftentimes the difference between being good and great is just making those small incremental improvements in different facets of your game.
Spates kicks to Livingston. On the wing, Irving. Fires for 3. And it's Iguodala with the rebound.
Boy, from my angle, it looked like it was in the bottom of the net. Looked good from here.
Yeah, I'm about as shocked as you are, Clark.
And here we go. Fast break. James has got it. And it goes out of bounds. That one off Iguodala. Tristan Thompson, he's checked in for Shumpert. Clark, he's checked in for Golden State. There's 1:26 left to play in the first quarter. LeBron kicks to Thompson. Good, and the assist goes to LeBron.
That's a clean look they gave him there, fellas, and he drains those.
Here's Spates. And good on the basket. Book it.
And boy, have they come out strong, really pounding the offensive board for second chance points.
Ultra impressive, guys. Caught them off guard, and they've taken the momentum in this game now. They really can't allow him too many open looks like that. I mean, that's just inviting trouble.
And it's Irving missing.
I think it's going to be tough for them to trim this deficit if he keeps missing those kinds of shots, Kevin. I mean, they need his points.
It's Iguodala with the drive. And the rejection by LeBron. Always going up to the alley-oop here. And Thompson throws it down.
Just a great job of attacking on the break.
Yeah, you know, exploding to the basket like that, Greg, just as soon as that ball was going the other way, that's exactly how you want to do it.
Got a piece of it. Here's Green. The Cavaliers pull it in. Irving attacking. Iguodala outside. And it is flushed down with a nice jam.
And that's the classic 1-2 punch right there. I mean, nice steal. And then how about the elevation, Kevin, on the finish?
And Greg, nothing spurs some quick offense like a great play defensively.
That indicates the importance of great on-the-ball defense, as was displayed right there.
A shot by Thompson, and no one's around. No shortage of scoring here at the end of the first quarter. The Warriors on top, up 6. And we'll be back shortly for the start of the second quarter. And we welcome you back to the NBA here on 2K Sports. And we're ready to get going once more. The players having a chance to have a short break and get some rest themselves and get refueled and hydrated with some Gatorade. More terrific basketball in store for us tonight. And breaking down some numbers here, the hustle stats for the Warriors.
Take note of the work they've done on the offensive glass. Guys, they've got a ton of putbacks.
You know, another factor in their offense so far has been their ability to convert and score off turnovers.
And now let's check out the lineups courtesy of Gatorade, all fueled up and ready to go. Here's the second quarter of play. On the court for Cleveland. They've got him on Shumpert. Channing Frye out there with Mozgov. Then it's Williams. And it's Dellavedova in the 2 spot.
And Iman Shumpert, more athlete than player when he entered the league. 42-inch max vertical, shoulders carved like Michelangelo. But he had a long way to go in terms of his skill set. And you can see that evolution right before your eyes. And I like the fact that the defense is looking to protect the rim at all costs.
Definitely saved a layup with that foul, and he'll make him earn them from the line, and that's what you want to see.
And talking about Iman Shumpert, he seemed to learn from working with LeBron and Kyrie last year.
Yes, Shumpert was brought over for his defense, clearly, but as a bonus, his offense improved and got better. Now let's see if he can build on that going forward.
Curry dishes to Thompson. Good, and Curry gets the assist. 6 points for Klay Thompson.
That's just run-of-the-mill for him. A typical day at the office. He's one of the more skilled offensive players out there.
Shumpert gets a wide-open look. No good on the triple.
Yeah, just a solid job on the backboard. They are really controlling the inside.
Well, they're working the glass, really battling in that area of the game, and that's helped them stake this lead.
But they'll get another chance. Ezeli the pass to Barnes. It's good from long range. And the Warriors lead by 10.
Cavaliers timeout.
You know, they probably would like to get their points on the first shot, no doubt, but they keep chasing down their misses.
Well, listen, you're going to always miss shots, so you'll take the extra effort because it pays big dividends when you can control that offensive glass.
Timeout called the Cavaliers. And for Festus Ezeli, came in as an extremely raw prospect a couple years back, late first-round draft pick. His minutes were down actually last season, but his production was decidedly up.
Yeah, he went from 44 to 55% on field goals, from 53 to 63% on free throws. A testament to how much effort he's putting into developing that shooting stroke.
Looking at who's out there now for the Warriors. Anderson Varejau's checked in for Bogut. Spates comes in for Ezeli, and it's Rush in for Harrison Barnes.
Mo Williams.
And, you know, going back to Ezeli, impressive physically, 7 foot, 7'6" wingspan, 5% body fat. If his skill set ever catches up with his natural gifts, watch out, watch out.
A different look now for Cleveland. Love comes in for Channing Frye. And Irving subbed in for Matthew Dellavedova.
And a footnote to Ezeli, one of his college administrators raved about his intelligence. He cited Ezeli's broad perspective on world trade, globalization, and I tell you what, if Ezeli keeps improving, he'll soon be a serious benefactor of the economics of American sport.
And that's out of bounds. Golden State will retain possession.
Yeah, that's a super defensive play. If that gets through, no doubt they score.
And that's why he sold out for it, because he knew he had to make that play. He wasn't going to let them get the advantage.
James checked in for Williams. The Cavaliers trail by 8. Oh, wide open look for Love. And another miss by Cleveland.
Hard work on the glass once again, fellas. They put a lot of effort into their rebound.
There's a reason why they have 3 seconds in the lane, and that interior play has made a big difference in this game.
Curry attacking. And it's going to be 2 free throws. Drew contact on the shot.
And guys, you talk about ascendant stars in the NBA, nothing brighter than Steph Curry, the leading vote getter for the All-Star game a season ago. But what I love, he doesn't let it go to his head. I mean, he remains grounded and focused on winning.
Catching up on the changes for Cleveland. Thompson, he's checked in for Mozgov. And J.R. Smith subbed in for Shumpert.
Rare you'll see him miss such an open look.
What I like, though, about Stephen Curry also is his demeanor, Clark. He cheers on his teammates, keeps his head up through adversity. He does it all.
Yeah, he's pretty much unflappable. He's level-headed, and he puts his teammates first. That's what makes him a championship-caliber superstar.
Thompson for the triple. It will not find the hoop. It's his third miss. He has made 2. The drive by James, and that one's good. And now it's only a 5-point Warrior lead.
I like it. I like it. He broke out the fancy finish there.
Moving again, it's Curry. Has to rush. Outside for Curry. From down in the low post, it goes. Curry's got 11 points. Irving attacking. And Cleveland again with the bucket. Warriors leading by 5 to the inside. Here's Varejao.
And a sharp pass to set up that high percentage shot in close.
Stephen Curry. Warriors call a timeout.
And the Warriors decide to take their first time out here. Cavs were one of the top teams in the East last year, and it was in large part to how strong they were at home.
Boy, did they shoot it well from beyond the arc at home, Kevin. I mean, top 3 in the league in terms of three-point shooting. It does help to have LeBron.
It does, and that is a factor. And the Warriors with a completely new 5 on the floor. Iguodala against LeBron. Iguodala gets the bucket.
Timeout, Cleveland.
Iguodala's got his second basket.
And, you know, for the Cavs at home, they ended with 31 wins there. Second best record in the East.